be the oldest and the longest flat race in the world. Looks like we got some coverage from our drone camera. One is some way behind in the early going. Looks to be Ginestrelli. Hard to pick out the leader at this point. They appear to be very well strung out as they cross over the road there on this part of Newmarket and race directly behind the National Stud at this point. Looks like the grey Fagan is in about 4th place at the moment. Difficult to pick out the leader. It might well be Faker de Lille, who's prominent early on to tow them along towards the final 3 miles of this Newmarket Town Plate. A race first run all the way back in 1666. And a race taking place today on a softened turf course following all the rain this afternoon. But they are well strung out as they get towards their opening gentle right-handed bend. If only we could put some more power into the drone, we might be able to face up and see the leaders. But at this point, they're ducking behind the trees. I can certainly tell you that Ginestrelli is the one who's well behind. Now, he's a clear last under veteran 65-year-old Bob Bracken riding Ginestrelli. Max Express, the other horse in the orange, appears to be one of the backmarkers as well under Claire Howie. A Dancing Shadow, last year's winner, appears to be 3rd from last. Looks like Constantina is 4th from back. Fagan has got a few horses behind at the moment, the grey, so Buzzard Tricks is certainly up in that leading group as well, along with Max Express and Faker de Lille under Michael Andrews. Faker de Lille, who finished 4th in the Town Plate 12 months ago. So as the field continue to make their run towards the racecourse proper and their final 2¼ miles when they link up with the racecourse again, still quite difficult to pick him out. I think Max Express and Faker de Lille, the leading two. Max Express ridden by Claire Howie, is of course more used to driving a truck. She's a full-time HGV Class 1 lorry driver. They're about to take the turn that will lead them back towards the racecourse. I reckon that Michael Andrews and Faker de Lille have the advantage at this point from Max Express under Claire Howie in 2nd position as they link up to the racecourse proper now. There are a few lengths on then from the others. Looks like Fast Deal and Eleanor Hallam. Eleanor having her first ever ride. She's getting a good spin out of Fast Deal at the moment, back in 3rd place. I think she in turn then clear from Fagan under Pippa Harvey, who go along in 4th. Costantina is next under Phil Lupman, riding in the Town Plate for the 4th time. He's currently back in 5th place. A little breakaway then to find Buzzard Tricks. And then came Ginestrelli and Max Express, who remain some way towards the back of the field, it would appear. So Dancing Shadow has gone much more prominent now and has moved into the lead. So Dancing Shadow, last year's winner, goes on again under Belinda Rose, racing now inside the final 1 mile and 3/4. So it's Dancing Shadow trying to be another dual winner of the Town Plate. The last dual winner we had was Start Me Up back in 2013 and 2015. Back in the 90s, C. Buck won the Town Plate no less than 5 times in a row between 1994 and 1998. Well, it's Dancing Shadow with a clear lead as they race the way towards the final 1.5 miles and shows the way by a good 5 lengths perhaps now to Faker de Lille and Michael Andrews in 2nd, with Fagan and Pippa Harvey a distant 3rd currently. Costantina is in 4th. Then Buzzard Tricks and Deborah Walton, who's shown 5th place now, from Max Express, and then Ginestrelli, and now way back to Fast Deal, who appears to have had his moment of glory, going to come in his own time here with Eleanor Hallam on board. As up top, it's Dancing Shadow has skipped away. Now by the best part of 10 lengths, I'd say, at this stage, just before the turn towards the top of the home straight. So it's Dancing Shadow well clear and a bit to repeat his win in the Town Plate from 12 months ago. Chasing is Faker de Lille and Michael Andrews in 2nd. But as I say, good margin of ground to make up on Belinda Rose on board Dancing Shadow at the moment. The grey Fagan under Pippa Harvey trying to close the gap now on the 2nd horse is racing in 3rd. Then in 4th is Buzzard Tricks and Deborah Walton, Max Express and Claire Howie, followed by Ginestrelli and Bob Bracken, then Constantina and Phil Lupman, and way back then to Fast Deal under Eleanor Hallam. but there's only one horse in shot at the moment as they make the way up the home straight. Well, at least Dancing Shadow does. Must be the best part of now 30 lengths clear to Faker Dalila. Michael Andrews in second. Then came Fagan, who's back in third. Fagan under Pippa Harvey. Buzzer Tricks trying to make some ground to the outside under Deborah Wharton as they continue their journey up the home straight and racing now towards the final 3 parts of a mile. And inside that mark, it is Dancing Shadow, who is still well clear. Still must be the best part of 25 lengths in front. It's Dancing Shadow and Belinda Rose. From now in second, Buzzard Tricks under Deborah Wharton. Max Express and Claire Howie have moved up into third place. Then came Faker Dalila, Michael Andrews. Fagan is now just in front of that one under Pippa Harvey. As racing now down towards the final 3.5 furlongs, it is Dancing Shadow clear by 25 lengths over Max Express, and a dispute for second there with Buzzard Tricks as they head the way down towards and inside the final 3 furlongs now. It's Dancing Shadow clear under Belinda Rose. Max Express under Claire Howie is getting a bit closer now. Buzzard Tricks and Deborah Wharton back in third. Fagan in fourth under Pippa Harvey. Inside the final quarter of a mile, Dancing Shadow. Belinda Rose has a quick peek in behind. The gap's now down to about 8 lengths because Max Express is getting a lot closer over toward the far side. They're almost split now by the width of the course. Racing down to the final furlong. Dancing Shadow to the near side. Max Express is coming home really well to the far side though under Claire Howie and hits the lead inside the final furlong. And it's Max Express is going clear, and Max Express will win the 354th running of the Newmarket Town Plate. Max Express has won it from Dancing Shadow, last year's winner, home in second place this time under Belinda Rose. Fagan back in third in the hands of Pippa Harvey. Well then clear from Buzzard Tricks will be in fourth under Deborah Wharton. And then sticking on a battle for fifth place, Faker Dalil under Michael Andrews. Look at it get up for fifth, maybe it's close for fifth there between Faker Dalil under Michael Andrews and Gin Estrelli under Bob Bracken. They're involved for fifth place. Fast Steel now coming home under Eleanor Hallam. Fast Steel about to cross the line now, and Constantina's going to be last under Phil Lutman.